Breaking news right now from that emergency hearing over the Kennedy Center. The hearing wrapped up less than an hour ago without a ruling.
Yeah, Sarah Robinson joining us live from the courthouse now. So Sarah, really this involves two issues: President Trump's name being added to the building and plans to close for renovations.
Yes, exactly right. And the federal judge, Casey Cooper, did not make a decision today on either one of those, either the potential renaming or the renovation and closing it for 2 years. Now, what was interesting today is that the DOJ was arguing that this is actually not a renaming, they said, but an acknowledgement, a recognition of what they claim President Trump has done for the performing arts venue over the past 9 months. Now, this is what they would want to add: the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump. Now, Ohio Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, who sits on the Kennedy Center board, and her attorneys argue the administration is just trying to find some loophole to put President Trump's name back on the building. They say it still violates the essence of the court's earlier decision that the building is a memorial to President John F. Kennedy and only him. In May, Judge Cooper ruled that President Trump's name had been illegally added last year to the Kennedy Center and ordered it to be removed. The same judge also blocked a planned 2-year closure of the center that had been set to begin on July 5th. The Justice Department earlier this week also raised the possibility of demolition if the building cannot be restored. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick spoke about the restoration effort today, and after the hearing, Beatty said today was really about fighting for justice.
Demolition is the papers that went in were basically saying if you don't renovate this building, right, if you just leave it be, that eventual is going to be the outcome. If you don't renovate a building, right, and things start falling off, it's going to close. And once it closes, you either put up the money to fix it or you don't.
And it's very childish. I mean, come on, this is the President of the United States saying, if I don't get my way, doing something unlawful, then I'm just going to come in and tear it down and make it some arena venue. We've seen what he's done in the most embarrassing ways to the White House. So that's another reason that we will continue to fight, because the American people are on our side.
The administration had planned to put President Trump's name, or at least move forward with that, on the building September 8th. But for now, that is on hold. Judge Cooper said the parties will remain in a temporary holding pattern while the case moves into discovery. So again, no final court decision tonight on the signage or the closure or that broader plan. Of course, we'll be sure to give you updates as we hear them. Reporting live in D.C. tonight, I'm Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.